Hello there, Lunar Squadron. Welcome back to the channel. Now, yesterday, Geoff Keighley told us all that he would be giving us an inside look into opening night live for Gamescom, which we all know, of course, is going to feature LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And so right now, that hype trailer that he made about that event has just released. We're going to break it down right here, tell you everything you need to know, and let you know if you missed anything, if there were any shots of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga in the trailer. As of right now, Nick and I have no idea what's in the trailer, but we're all going to watch it together right now. So, Nick, you ready to watch this thing?
Yep, sure am.
Alright, before we watch this trailer, please, if you haven't done so already, please do consider enlisting in the Lunar Squadron. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button right on next to it. It's going to let you know every single time that Nick and I post the latest and greatest LEGO Star Wars, gaming, Star Wars, Indiana Jones content out there. But for now, let's get into this video. You ready to watch this thing?
Yep, sure.
What are the odds of LEGO Star Wars actually being in here, you think?
Like for 2 seconds.
Yep. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
It is only when you let go that this grenade goes.
Alright, so we got Far Cry 6 to start.
This is where it all began.
We ignored.
Oh boy.
Shot of the Millennium Falcon. Oh, was that Death Stranding? Director's cut?
Yeah.
Eternal.
Looks like we've got some Vanguard.
Looks like we might see some new Battlefield content.
The same Vader that we have seen.
I've got a very big fish today.
Sifu will be there, of course it will. Sifu's at every event.
Oh, Back for Blood, guys. I know you guys love Back for Blood.
Super Monkey Ball!
Oh
Let's go!
Ooh. So there were a couple shots of LEGO Star Wars. We're gonna go back and rewind through that. Looks like we had maybe 3 shots, right?
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing I learned there was that Super Monkey Ball is going to be at Gamescom and that the event starts at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. I, for some reason, thought the event would start at night since it's called Opening Night Live, but...
Oh boy. So it looks like the first image we get is, you know, Millennium Falcon for like 2 seconds.
Going through hyperspace.
Yep. Who knows? Making the Kessel Run. Just
Doesn't
going
really
somewhere.
tell us much. Well, I mean, maybe the dish does. But...
You know, I've never quite considered this, but in LEGO Star Wars, if we're piloting a ship, are we allowed to go into hyperspace?
Yeah, is this telling us? Is this a cutscene, or are we going to be able to jump to hyperspeed?
I mean, it looks kind of like a cutscene, but like...
It's a cutscene.
You know, it didn't look
Is that
like
a
we...
dinosaur?
Yeah, I think this is the new Jurassic Park game.
There's a new Jurassic Park game?
Yeah, it's already been announced.
Looks like we're getting new Battlefield. The same shot we've seen of Vader in the past, igniting the lightsaber. That's from the previous trailer. So
yeah,
Rogue One.
So not really anything new. And then I did see this little Kef Beer, right?
Yeah.
There was a little Rey jumping on Kef Beer.
Yep, from one side of the Death Star to the other while fighting Kylo. So doesn't really look like we got any new LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga
we got
shots,
BB-8 there?
or really any new shots in general for most games. It looks like it was pretty run of the mill, just kind of what the studios gave Geoff Keighley access to, which makes sense because they're obviously going to want to hide or keep most of their new stuff until the event on Wednesday. This was more so just to give us kind of a sneak peek as to what might be there, which obviously Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042 looks like it might make an appearance. I think that was that guy bringing those night vision goggles down. We'll see Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, obviously. Far Cry 6 will be there. Looks like the director's cut for Death Stranding that we mentioned a few days ago will be there.
Mm-hmm.
A couple other games. I think I saw Among Us in there. Super Monkey Ball makes its return. Forza Horizon looks like it might be there.
I'm pretty sure that was it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There was one more, actually. It was in a backwards from the rear angle of of Lando and Chewie in the Millennium Falcon cockpit right here.
So episode 9 again. That looks like episode 9.
Yep. So
a lot of episode 9
we
shots.
got episode 9, and then who knows, that Millennium Falcon going to hyperspeed.
That looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles afterwards.
That does look like Master Splinter, doesn't it? Yeah, so it looks like, the long and short of this is stay hyped for the event. Lego Star Wars will most definitely be there, and it looks like, there's going to be a bunch of other hyped stuff. I mean, Nick gets a Super Monkey Ball, so...
Could you imagine if Geoff Keighley had not said anything the other day about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga and then dropped this trailer?
I mean, either way, the first
That
news was
fun.
always going to be ballistic. I mean, imagine if he didn't say anything at any point, and then come Gamescom, he's just like, Lego Star Wars.
Or like drops the trailer for this, has 3 shots for Lego Star Wars for opening night live, and then it's just not at opening night live.
Oh, God. That is what we would get.
That was
isn't
the
it?
likely outcome, but
Yeah. I guess, we're just going to have to wait and see, guys. Obviously, we all know why they're not, giving anything away here. It's kind of, still up in the air whether we're going to get gameplay or another cinematic trailer. Everything in here has been cinematic.
Oh.
However,
you're right. We should mention that. Last night, Geoff Keighley had a live stream where he was answering questions, and he mentioned that Call of Duty Vanguard would be getting a 10-minute gameplay demo. And then he also mentioned, not explicitly stating Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Well, he did mention it would be there. He confirmed it again.
Yeah.
He did mention that there would be other gameplay demos of comparable length to the 10-minute demo as in showing it off, not I don't think letting people play it or
yeah,
anything.
no. I think it's just somebody with the controller
Classic
showing
E3.
gameplay.
He did say there will be other comparable demos of that size for other games, so maybe we do get some Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga gameplay on Wednesday, but...
He said something like the focus is on games and gameplay, right?
Yeah, which I would hope so.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hell else he would be there talking about.
Our gaming event is about games.
Very
And
good,
only
Jeff.
games. Well done, Jeff.
We
Very proud of you.
really do hope that we get anything approaching to 10 minutes of gameplay. I mean, that just sounds too good to be true. But who knows? It could be 3 minutes of gameplay, 5 minutes of gameplay.
So-
a little bit of gameplay.
All right, before we get out of here, let's cover some predictions or hopeful what you hope to see. What are we looking for on Wednesday from opening night live?
So I would really love to see a little bit of open, just gameplay that emphasizes how open the world is. That kind of show, if you can do things like going into hyperspace, I want to see that. If you can do things like ground to space and blowing up things with a Death Star, just show it off. Get some hype for it. And then 5 minutes maybe. I think 5 to 7 minutes maybe. I think is best case scenario. Anything more, and that would be icing on the cake for me.
I want to see...
And release date, obviously.
Release date, yes. I want to see some confirmation about some questions. Like you said, ground to space. I want to know if that is a seamless transition or if there's going to be a brief loading scene or whatever. Gameplay would be nice. I'd like to see the new engine and the new camera at work, the new combat system. Just you don't have to explain the combat system. I would just like to see the different animations. And then on a more general, broader stroke, I'm interested to see more of what Vanguard has to bring in terms of campaign. I know that's what the demo is going to be covering. It looked like maybe 2042 was going to be there because I think that's what that guy putting the night vision goggles down was. That looked very Battlefield-esque. Interested to see that. I think as far as being hopeful, I hope there is just a lot more AAA titles featured at Gamescom. At least
looks like there
we'll
is.
add opening night live. Obviously, there will be a Gamescom with like Xbox's showcase on Tuesday and the whole weekend. But it feels like a lot of these gaming conferences this year, for better or for worse, have been focusing on a lot more indie games, which is there's nothing wrong with that. I just personally would like to see more AAA titles, so I'm hoping we get some sort of surprise. I don't know what it would be, but I'm hopeful. We'll see.
Yeah, it's about time that this next gen really shines and that we start seeing some, content that really shows off what these new shiny consoles are packing. That said, I anticipate that they will be running the Lego, if they are showing gameplay of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, I anticipate they'd be running it on next gen just to show off the highest capabilities. However, another thing that we haven't really talked about is for everyone who's really relying on this game to run well on Switch, it would be nice if they could, before the release, at some point show off what it looks like on Switch and avoid, the cyberpunk disaster of showing off the game on the, most capable hardware, and then half of the consoles it releases for, it just doesn't work. So I'd like some of that confirmation at some point. It doesn't have to be opening night live, like I understand that, but sometime before people actually are put into a position where they have to spend money on this game, would be nice to have a Switch demo just so that they can see how this thing runs, if there are any frame issues, as we know there have been on the Switch, loading time issues, stuff like that. So hoping that that's all clarified.
Yep, I agree. All
right, so that's going to do it for the trailer and for our expectations for opening night live. In other news, Lunar Squadron's Discord has been opened up. We were on Discord all yesterday talking to a bunch of you. It was a great time, and we anticipate doing this more and more. It's been a great way just to, have a community chat with everybody and joke around about all sorts of Lunar Squadron stuff. Star Wars stuff, and who knows, you might get your dose of secret exclusive Discord Lunar Squadron lore while you're in the Discord, which did occur yesterday. So with that,
link to join will be in the description below.
Link to join the Discord will be in the description below. Make sure to follow us on Twitter as well, because we're on top of all of this news on Twitter, often live tweeting anything that comes out as it comes out. And our takes on things, so make sure to join us there. And of course, as always, if you haven't joined us already on the channel, please do enlist. You are all welcome to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button right on next to it. But guys, that's going to do it for today, and we will see you all next time.